look at the people. Was that because of a train that just arrived? Did you see that? Gotta pause. See if they're still there. Look at that crowd. Came from train. Train. So that train. Yep. Came from the train. That would explain that incredible rush of people. So when it comes to culture, tourism, gambling, I've said it in episodes, I've said it in a tutorial. These are critical. Bus and train. It is not the end of the world if you don't have plane. 80 people. 15,000. Just under 3,000 residents, about 5,000 tourists. So, train, and put your train and bus close to your attraction. I don't want a train and bus all the way over here. I want them to be able to get off the train and the bus and literally, because my original plan was train and bus being centrally located here. And at the last minute, I did it here just to make sure we had space here. So, but that's quite a rush. Our city specialization, when you look at what we're spending to get the specialization up and running, or to keep it running, its hourly cost compared to what it's bringing in, that is contributing, because tax income is not the big money maker. It's this. We're at just under 17,000 simoleons per hour. We still have a city that is growing and evolving, but everything is still making money, profitable. I would love to have a sold out event, but just being profitable. I'll take. Let's put down, if we can, let's, because I believe, I really do think we may have maxed out on the marquee rides. So when I say the marquee, you get the first level of rides, but then you have the rides that really bring in a crowd. Let's see if we can connect this. So let's do this. Let's basically complete. Let's see, what do we have? We don't have that drop ride. We don't have this. Does it fit? Should fit. Okay, we can do that. We're gonna lose some commercial buildings, but I'm fine with that. So let's do this. And then what else have we not used? Have we not used this? This doesn't look like something that we have used. And this should... that should basically take care of our amusement park. See the entrance? You want to be right at the entrance. Let's do snacks. And now let's do some seating. Give them a place to sit. Now the other consideration is getting rid of this road. Either getting rid of the road or shifting the road and putting in the go-karts. But let's see if this, because I believe we are, there's only so many upgrades, and I think this next upgrade might be it, and it'll say there are no more upgrades. And if that's the case, then there's really no need. We've got a really nice amusement park going, and we'll figure something else out here. $140 passengers. A runway isn't that expensive. It would take us up in capacity. We would lose, I think we would not be able to do anything with the houses there. See that? See how all the houses light up? Except for the commercial area. It would make the airport look a little better, wouldn't it? So let's compensate. Let's get some more commercial here. I wonder why it didn't affect the commercial buildings. Actually, it does look like it slants a bit. Let's do this. Let's see what happens. I mean, they're not going to complain. They're going to be happy that they've got commercial close by. 9:20 p.m. So we're making a profit on the monster truck rally. Not a huge profit, but we are making a profit. We're in the green. How many tourists do we have coming in? Well, it's close to the airport. Roman Luck Casino capacity 200 medium wealth and 200 high wealth. Elegant Casino 100 medium wealth, 300 high wealth. We do not have 300 high wealth visitors coming to the city currently. We do have 200 high wealth as the sun goes down. Every single time I'm thinking about placing something, the sun goes down. Sun is coming up. Let's do this. Let's experiment. We've got an airport. We've got 2 cruise ships. We're going to put down a bus stop and we've got everything in place. Streetcar, that's the word I was trying to come up with. So we've got everything in place: streetcar, bus, plane, passenger, cruise ship, train. If an elegant or a Roman Luck is going to succeed, now look at what the cost is per hour. So this needs to bring in. So if this is going to take our budget and suddenly put us in the red, all right, before I forget, we need people to spend the night. So ground floor, medium wealth, tower, medium wealth, penthouse, high wealth. I want to focus more on see, that doesn't cost that much per hour. But if we're trying to get more high wealth people in, let's do it. Let's give it a shot. Let's see what happens. hire. Close now hiring. All right, we're going to see. This may be a good spot just to put a standard or for safety purposes. Big police station. Oh, it fits. Not that I really need it. It's really all I need. Let's see. Before we do anything here, I want to make absolute sure we're doing good there. So we just need to hire people. We need a game day or two to see how we're doing. The sun is going down on day 1 of the Roman Luck Casino. We started out, we were losing 17,000 simoleons a day on average. Now we're at 12,000. We've basically maxed out on medium wealth visitors capacity and 50% full of high wealth tourists. It's the lodging. I don't have a lot spending the night. We may need to shift that. Now we're only losing 8,000, a little over 8,000 simoleons. So I'm going to give it a game day or so. We may need to tweak. We may need to get rid of the penthouses. But we'll see. We're going into our first full day. Overnight, we went from losing. Now that's not a great profit, but it'll do for now. It's so expensive to operate this particular casino. But to go from 17,000 simoleons in loss to now close to 5,000, we fluctuate with our tourists, and overnight I like that we actually sold out. We were at full capacity for medium wealth lodgers basically, and we almost maxed out. So it may make more sense. Well, maybe not. If we've got this many high wealth tourists, really what makes sense is just to monitor it and keep an eye on it. It might take a couple of game days to make the determination. We need to get rid of the penthouses and put in more medium wealth towers. But at least we're not losing. Oh, we just jumped up to 12,000. We may be okay. We may be okay.